That truck is supposed to be in the damn pound.
I'm trying to tell you.
Jeffrey, this is none of your fucking business.
This is not my life.
Listen, Axel.
He done stole the truck. It is all case.
Sintel Reacts.
What's going on? It's your boy Sintel with the Intel, and you already see I got somebody in the building. Yo, my man's Randy. What's going on with you, man?
Yo, what it do, Sintel, man? We've got to hop into this Beverly Hills Cop, man.
Yeah, man.
The next generation of a classic franchise, right?
Yo, exactly. And listen, I'm not gonna lie. This is the reason why we're doing this is because I just recently got done watching Netflix do I guess it's the next thing that's going on. I think it's called Foley F or something, Axel F or I don't know, something like that. But it's supposed to be the next Beverly Hills Cop. And I was like, ooh, this would be really good to kind of go over. But then I was thinking, who would be perfect? Absolutely perfect for this reaction, man. And I thought of you. Not only just because you just dope, but yo, Detroit, man. Yo, you spent some time in Detroit. It's like a bit of home for you.
What up, though? To all my Detroit people out there. Yeah, man, born and raised native of Detroit, Michigan. I walked them mean Detroit streets. Went to Radford High School for a little bit. 8 Mile. I ain't live on no 8 Mile because that ain't Detroit. Fecal. Shouts out to all my peoples out there.
You see, now you see why I got him here, right? You see all this, right? Oh, it's gonna be tons of fun. I can't lie. This movie came out back in 1984. I'm not gonna tell my age because you know, I'm still a little spry. But I'll just say I was young.
So I ain't gonna tell mine either, but I went to go to the movie theaters to go see this, and all I got to say is, what the hell were my parents thinking? Why you got me at this young age up in here? I guess, they ain't believe in babysitting and nothing, so they was like, hey, I want to see this movie, so I'm taking the kids with me to see it. Yo, man, little trivia. Beverly Hills Cop was actually supposed to be a Sylvester Stallone movie.
Really?
It was supposed to be a Sylvester Stallone movie, but it was too funny for him. It had a comedic element, and he wanted to do things more serious. So he ended up doing the movie Cobra. That Cobra movie, he did that instead, and they offered it to Eddie Murphy.
Well, that was a good move because that turned into like a super mega hit. Hey, so without any further ado,
let's do it. Let's jump into it, man. I'm ready to do this.
Now, if I remember right, this was actually the movie that shot Eddie Murphy into superstardom.
I'm trying to remember, was this before 48 Hours? 80s. Look at him.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been me. That would have been me out there.
Out there with your bad ass. Now, for those that don't know, Detroit was going through some changes back in '84.
No, I ain't got no more minutes. Here, check this out. I want you to see something. You can't get no cleaning in this here. Look here. These are very popular cigarette with the children. You know what this is in here? You know what this is? This is a federal tax stamp. You can't beat that. You can't get no cleaning in that. Talk to me. Tell me something.
So what they said they popular with the children.
And look at this shit. They stiffed us.
No, they stiff you, because I want my money, man.
Son of a bitch, you can't count anybody today. But look, I'll tell you what. Let's not fucking hassle about it.
No, I know I ain't dealing with Johnny Bananas, but can I have my money? Can I say it slow for you? Look, I need $5,000. Read my lips. $5,000 is what I need. This is bullshit here.
He's the 50 Cent of his day. Like, I need all my money.
Hey, just stop. You got some jumper cables? You give me a jump.
Yeah, don't I know you from someplace?
Nah, man, that ain't me. I'm from Buffalo.
I wonder how much of this was dialogue and how much of it he was just ad-libbing.
According to IMDb, most of it was ad-lib. Most of it. Yeah, they just let him go with it.
Hey, you got Eddie Murphy. Just turn the cameras on.
Yeah, just hit go. Yo, that ain't no special effects. They really bashing this joint.
That's real pyro.
Look how many cops are out there. Yo.
And they still didn't get him. So they messed up all them cars, all that damage, and they ain't get no.
Ain't even get nobody.
Holy, we should have known him.
I don't understand.
I don't have any time for you today, Judge.
God's
okay?
looking for you. He is really pissed. You know what he said? This is your worst fuck up ever. Personally, I don't think that's true. He's not in there.
Hey, I forgot all about him.
Busted these guys, maybe he wouldn't have been so mad. Now I heard you got caught up haggling for money or something.
$2,000 wasn't enough money.
Right.
So I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying if you had busted these guys, it would have worked out better. That's all I'm saying. Where you going now?
I'm gonna go get my shit.
My man went through the Rolodex.
Get away from me. I'm gonna shoot you, all right? No time for you to.
I'm not telling you what to do, but you know what I would do?
Just lighten up. I'm not listening to you.
Also, they all giving him shit.
Oh, yeah. Done tore up the whole city.
Right. He didn't get nothing.
Stop then, all right?
Childish.
Is that fucking Foley in here?
All right, there's Todd. It's showtime, okay?
Yep. You're on your own. Oh.
He was actually the police chief of Detroit.
Really?
Damn right, wise ass. The mayor called the chief,
Heel-
the chief called
Heel
the
Heel, I
deputy chief,
think
the
his
deputy chief just shoot.
Right.
Where in the fuck did you get a truckload of cigarettes from anyway? That truck is supposed to be in the damn pound.
I'm trying to tell you.
Jeffrey, this is none of your fucking business.
This is not my life.
Listen, Axel.
He done stole the truck. He did his own case.
One more time, you're out on the street. Do you understand me?
Boss, let me tell
Do you understand me?
I know that tone.
I mean, you can't argue with it, right? You stole a truck from an impound. You wrecked the city. You don't capture anybody.
Yo,
They
get your
know
shit,
dirty
dog.
cop
Get your
driving
shit.
that car.
Remember when Smokey and Friday tried to park his car and that bad boy kept going?
Right.
He was like, ah, damn. Man, I'm amazed at how much I forgot about this. Man, this is nuts.
Expect with that lock. Why don't you buy a real fucking lock for that door, huh?
I don't need no lock. I got my pistol. I pop a cap in somebody. I can't afford no electrical bill. Don't close my refrigerator. You got groceries and shit and all this stuff. Man, look at you. Yo, man, when you get out?
Close on the refrigerators.
I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry I even asked. It's just good to see you, man.
Ah, look at the pause.
Yeah, I missed you.
Right.
I was a security guard.
Who the fuck gonna hire you
Oh,
as a
shit.
security guard?
Oh, no wonder he got them bonds.
It's like a world famous place, right? You ever hear of it?
Yeah, I buy all my art there.
8-ball, corner pocket, 2 cushion.
What the fuck you doing business with you?
What the fuck you gonna do? Excuse me.
Shoot, that was a lot of money back in 84.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, what's that? That's all what? Maybe $300 now?
Uh-huh.
Are you serious? I'm a fucking police officer. I can't steal cars no more, man. What's wrong with
What? Every time he stole in the jail, man, that's like day camp compared to jail.
Yo, how come you didn't tell on me when you got caught, man?
I ain't built like that.
I'd be brushing off jail like, eh.
Right.
Because I love him, man.
I tell y'all, I got some people I love, but I ain't going to jail for none of y'all.
Let's be clear.
Right.
I swear to Christ, Zach, I was gonna bring him back.
So you get lost?
No, I came.
Wait a minute. Is that dude from... It
Breaking
is from
Bad.
Breaking Bad.
It is. Better Call Saul. Yep, that's
What am
him.
I supposed to do here, Mikey?
I never knew.
Those things there, man. I took a couple of them. I didn't think anybody was gonna miss them. I think I.
My wife pointed it out to me years ago. Yep, that's
I'm
him.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, shut up.
You almost can barely recognize him, but
Yeah.
but you can tell though, right? Yeah.
Yep, yep. Damn.
Wow.
He didn't care at all. Damn.
Dang.
Axel, I thought I told you to go to the hospital and get that bump on your head checked out.
My head is all right, man.
It's not a request, Axel.
Yeah, man, he look like the real deal because he is.
Yeah, he is. He was there. He was police chief. Yeah. like 20, 30 years.
You don't mind if I ask around a little bit, do you?
Don't do a damn thing. It's Rand's case. Your ass is skating on thin ice as it is.
Hey, look, we're talking about a friend of mine here.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know it was a professional hit?
I didn't just walk into this town from the cotton fields. Whoever killed your friend wasn't worried about your little narrow ass.
Right.
You'll be lying beside him in that meat wagon.
Mm.
Stay away from this case, Axel.
No, it's just that I feel I need a little vacation, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, sir, but there are no rooms available.
Don't you think I realize what's going on here, miss? But now I think I might as well just call it Michael Jackson can sit on top of the world just as long as he doesn't sit in the Beverly Palm Hotel because there's no niggers allowed in there.
Excuse me, sir. It seems that we do have a last-minute cancellation.
I'm sorry I got upset. It's probably from jet lag or something. I'm very tired.
I understand,
What's
sir.
the rate anyway?
That'll be $235 a night.
Fine.
Back then, though.
And that'll be suite 1035.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yo, he had to pause and think about it for a second, though.
How you are doing today?
Hi.
I'm fine. My name is Serge, and how can I help you?
Hey, it's Balky Bartakamoose.
It is. So inflation for that, it'd have been $670 a night for that hotel.
It's loud. Why?
So you look at this space,
Yeah, I was wondering how much something like this went for.
$130,000.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I cannot. It's serious because it's very important space.
Hey,
To a collector.
Get the fuck out
I'm
of here.
serious. I said it myself.
Axel Foley, what on earth are you doing here?
yeah.
Well, yeah, over there.
Great. I can't believe how you filled out.
Yeah, I feel out.
No, it looks good though. Sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, you filled out. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but floral delivery is my life. I have to take it up. Thank you.
Who let you in here?
I let myself in. How you doing? I have to ask you some questions about Michael.
Hey, you were right about Beverly Hills Cop came out after 48 hours.
Okay. Okay.
He worked for you, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Good gracious. I'm really sorry to hear this. Would you like to sit down? Can I get you anything?
He just looked like a henchman. Why does his hair look like a light bulb?
Right.
Something for the authorities in Detroit. So, if you'll forgive me, I really must get back to work.
Look, all I want to know is what kind of
Gentlemen, would you please show me...
Oh, he had to hire the goons. Dang, he got a whole bunch of goons.
games, man? Hey, I'm fucking somebody up.
Damn, they threw you through the window? What?
To the window.
Yo, and the stunt dude that they threw to, why was his hair processed? Come on, man. Dang, yeah, you in Beverly Hills. You knew that
Yeah,
was
you
so
in Beverly
quick.
Hills. This black man just walked into this. Yeah.
What kind of shit is this, man? Hold up. Wait a second. You guys are arresting me for getting thrown out of a fucking window? I got thrown out of a window, man. I understand the rights. I know this is bullshit, though, man. I got thrown out of a fucking window.
Please get in the car, sir.
Yeah, but tell me something. What's the charge?
Possession of
Thrown out of a window. What's the fucking charge for getting pushed out of a moving car, huh? Jaywalking?
He looking around like, damn.
We have 6 witnesses that say you broke in and started tearing up the place, then jumped out the window.
And you guys believe that? What the fuck are you, cops or doormen?
What?
Who jumps out of a window? They're all wearing suits.
With the vest attached?
Right.
Do you wish to file charges against this officer for assault?
Look, where I'm from, cops don't file charges against other cops. No, I don't want to do that.
They don't. They still don't. Out here doing all kind of damage and still don't.
Well, if you're on vacation, what business did you have in Victor Maitland's office?
Had to go to the bathroom. I was walking by, it looked like a nice, clean place, so I stopped.
He tells me you may not be very welcome back there. He says that you're an outstanding young detective.
You know, I gotta hand it to you guys. If anything, you are extremely polite. Pretty good punch you got there, dang it.
After you.
You guys are so sweet, you know that? Thanks for bailing me out, Jen. Oh, you don't mean that.
No, I don't mean that. Axel, if it wasn't for Victor Maitland, I'd be...
So Mumford is a high school?
Yeah, it's a high school.
You go barging into his office without an appointment. You're carrying a gun. I mean, if you barged into my office and I didn't know you, I'd throw you out.
Is this your car?
Little red Corvette.
Yeah, nice.
To drive that crappy blue Chevy Nova. What are you driving now?
Same crappy blue.
Damn.
I need a couple of bananas. How much are they?
Well, the buffet plate is
Right,
$12.50.
because y'all suck.
Get
That's David Wayne, ain't it?
David Wayne's.
With hair. I know it's on with hair.
Never in my life. Yo.
Go ahead, take those bananas.
I had no idea. Way to look out for a brother.
An anti-banana disguise.
Don't do that.
A little extra protection. Very funny.
Wow.
Well, what about you?
I want to find out what this place is.
Oh, I could tell you that. It's a bonded warehouse.
Call it Uber.
They hold our board.
Yeah, right. It's 84.
Call it Uber.
Can you go get him for me, please?
What's the problem?
Are you security here?
Yeah.
Then you're the fucking problem. Go get your supervisor, please. Now. Now!
Damn.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, thank you. That's the answer I was looking for. Why don't you guys just give me your ID numbers because somebody's gonna lose their job behind this. This guy gave me a match for Christ's sake.
Damn.
Damn.
Now, the inspector needs all the information on those airway bill numbers.
And all the manifests, too.
That's right, and he needs the records of all shipments due into the same destination.
And they just opened up all their books for her.
I mean, for real.
But you got no swagger about yourself, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
You guys will be out of business permanently if I don't get some cooperation. Is that understood? Don't get upset, Inspector. We'll give you everything you need. Right, guys? Everything you need.
That's not my Porsche, no, sir. I don't know who.
I am taking some kind of fool. Hurry up, quicker.
He said, hurry up. Get your ass on over there.
Jesus Christ.
They gotta be the worst police officer ever. Ever.
Ever.
Man, if you're still mad about the banana thing, I'm sorry, all right? I just need a little time to myself. You just wish I would have saw the expression on your face when the car conked down.
Yeah, very funny. Lieutenant Doctor's 2 days. By the way, thanks for the sandwich. He meant it as a joke, Billy, like the bananas.
Hey, wait a minute. I found the perfect place. I saw it on the way over here today. It's perfect for you guys. You can go. It's very conservative, and you guys will love it. Don't worry. It's nice.
You said it was conservative.
Yo, look at Billy. Billy with it. Look.
Yeah, Billy with it.
With bulges in their jackets going into the place. Well, it turns out that these guys were going to commit a robbery, sir. These men watched them, waited for them to make their move, and then they foiled the crime.
He's like, he's full of shit, but I like him.
So freaked out by it. You must have a sixth sense. I don't know what you teach these people, but they're not just regular.
Yo, he gave him all the credit.
No, sir. Would someone like to tell me what really happened?
Well,
Okay? It was working, and you guys just messed it up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure you guys out.
Y'all messed it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Which was a perfectly good line.
Yeah. He's like, what are you doing, man? Okay.
Morning, officers. What y'all, the second team?
We're the first team.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe? It should be more natural, brother. It should flow out like this. See? That's more natural for us. You've been hanging out with this dude too long. I'm sorry. It's funny. So you're gonna try to keep up with me?
Oh, God.
I'm not going to fall for the banana on the tail.
And I found find out that I have herpes simplex 10. And I think Victor should go check himself out with his physician.
Herpes simplex.
Damn, look at that. They like a whole luau, dog. Look at
I mean,
that
for
spread.
real.
That's nice.
Big ass lobster too.
Yeah.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, cuz?
Get the fuck away from me, man.
Easy like too. In front of all your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. He hip tossed you right into the lobster.
You're like, you ain't got your boys with you today.
Catch you later, Vic.
I can't wait.
The swan, I'm just impressed.
I mean, for real. You got the full-blown
nice.
ice sculpture.
Right. But not, it's not a special event. This is like a Tuesday.
Just you know, we got ice swans on a Wednesday.
Right.
What you doing?
Drugs are sometimes packed in coffee grounds. The scent throws off the dogs.
Very good, Lieutenant. Now what do we do?
Yeah, that's a wives' tale. That's not really true though. Yeah. Don't ask me how I know. I just heard.
I'm not. I get it. I ain't gonna ask you.
Is that what your extensive experience leads you to believe?
Look, I haven't been on the forces.
Just gave you a case of a century, man. Show me some respect. Who this dude?
Who lured Taggart and Rosemont into a gross dereliction of duty at a striptease establishment.
Read the room, my guy.
Right, he's the worst.
Lieutenant, I'd like to see you in your office.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You in trouble. Yeah. Dang, you had his face tore off in that office.
Man.
Sir, may I say something?
Billy.
What?
Well, he seems to have enough to follow
You
up.
want to tell that to the chief?
No, sir.
Then I suggest you get moving.
Right. You should have just heard how he talked to me.
Yeah, like, yo, he told me a whole new asshole.
Right.
So.
Now you go tell him that.
Axel get it though. I mean,
yeah.
You know, he's like, it ain't gonna stop me, but you know, I get it.
Right.
Just sit tight, okay? If I find some evidence, I'll come out and I'll get you. But you can't. But nothing. Just be cool, all right?
stupid.
If anything jumps off, I'll come and I'll get you, all right? Promise. Okay?
Because black folks always got to be extra careful.
Hey,
That's why, like, we always got to be extra careful. Just looks brand new.
Right. You don't know what these like. Oh, what do I do? Like, what are you, police officer? Like, I don't know. They don't teach us this in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, Jenny, don't worry about me. We got cocaine and coffee here. We're gonna get wired and have a big party. Thanks for having me over, Vic. This is very nice.
She gave that look like,
you gonna do something?
Trying to pull your coattail.
Right, something.
Are you still pissed at me?
No.
He's that light bulb
But I should
head.
have taken care of you in Detroit.
He looked like the alien on American Dad. Ah, the good old-fashioned villain walk away. I just assume everything is taken care of, and I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, look, he's stressing. My man is stressing.
He really is. Like, what should I do?
Come on, Billy.
Come on, get it together. Come
Reach
on.
down
You
and
can do
grab
it,
your
Billy.
balls. There you
can do
go.
it. There you go. You got off the car. There
Good
you
job,
go.
Billy. That is the smallest gun I ain't seen in a second.
Yeah. Is that what Beverly Hills PD issues them?
Oh, all right.
know Axel.
Thanks, man.
He probably never fired that good.
Never. Only at the range. Only at the range.
DD6 Sergeant Taggart is here now. Wants to talk to you. Shit.
Billy, what the hell is going on?
He's not transmitting anymore.
Ah, shit. What's the matter? It's Billy. He's doing something dumb again, but I don't know what. Was he calling from the hotel?
No, sir. Right now, his car is heading north on Palm Canyon Road.
We were there this morning.
What?
Yeah.
Man, they had GPS back.
was up there
Hey, look at
Right?
look at that setup. Yeah.
Yo, what's crazy? Back in '84, that earpiece he had was fire.
What the hell
Yeah,
is
it
going on? And don't talk to anybody.
Not anymore. Look like granddad's earpiece now.
Right, right. He ain't selling that much art. I don't give a damn. Unless he got a bunch of Picassos, you know. Shit.
That don't make no sense.
Give it up, Tiger.
Come on, bro. You ain't done that since grade school.
Right.
These two.
They
Come on
still
now.
try. Jenny dead. Nah. He's trying to stick it over the fence. Look at him.
Oh, man. Upper body.
There
There's
you
no way I
go.
can do that now.
There
I
you
can't
go,
lie. There's no
Tiger.
way I can do
There
that
you
now.
go, son.
Look, Axel. Yo. Billy with two bodies. Look at this. Yeah, man, tell me in the boom boom room. Look man out of you.
Cover me.
This is almost a Harlem Nights scene, but you put that little shit away. Okay, there we go, Tiger. Tiger got the shotgun. He got the shotty.
Yo, Eddie Murphy stuntman with the perm be killing me though. The next time he does like a role, just look at him. It's hilarious. His joint is perm back and slick.
Let's go. Undercover officers at location.
Damn, bro, you need to play some Call of Duty or something. This is back when you would get your high end shit from the Sharper Image.
Right, right.
From way back in the day.
Right, shit. I ain't about to get arrested for victim.
It's like you got me all the way confused.
Right.
Freeze!
Oh.
Okay, Bogerman got some
Okay.
key. Look at his stance and this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't his first body.
No, it sure wasn't. My man looked like, yo, I've been on this rodeo before.
Right, yeah.
Down your weapons in front of you and take 2 steps back
Shit, Billy.
with your hands up.
Bogerman just got him a job with the Beverly Hills PD, but he been around the block.
Billy got some bass in his voice.
Billy ain't never gonna be the same.
It
ever.
never gonna be the same again, man. Never. Never ever gonna be the same again.
Axel came and messed his whole world up in what, 3 days?
What's this man doing here?
Bleeding, sir.
Rosewood?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me he isn't wearing cuffs.
Detective Foley was at the time cooperating in a joint Beverly Hills, Detroit investigation of narcotics trafficking. Detectives Foley and Rosewood responding to Miss Summers' report.
All right.
With Detective Foley present only as an observer and proceeded to enter the grounds. And in the course of defending ourselves, we shot several suspects, including Mr. Maitland.
Oh, well, damn.
Tiger been around the block, man. Not Tiger, but Roland. He's been around the block,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That's what I'm following.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Come on, man. Don't mess this up like you did the last time. It's the layup, man. Come on, man.
It's the alley-oop. Come on, you stone it up. Come on, catch it, slam it.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Now you catching on. The Foley effect.
Lying your ass. Straighten things out for me, but that's all right. I guess I'm just out of a job. It's cool though. I think I'm gonna stay in Beverly Hills. I like it out here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start my own private investigation company. How's that sound?
Inspector Todd, first thing tomorrow.
Will you really?
Yes, you bet.
You're like, nah, bro. Get your ass back home.
Take you and your blue Chevy and go back to Detroit.
How you doing? I'm actually fully checking out a Suite 1035.
Bogomil ordered us to make sure you got out of town.
You know, it doesn't even matter to me, Billy. You know what matters? That you guys came down here.
Of course he did.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me. The Beverly Hills Police Department is picking that up.
Oh, get out of here. Guys, that's the last straw.
Yeah, they gonna pay for it all. Make sure he get the hell about it.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Down here.
Yes, we do, sir. They're $95 a piece.
Well, money is no object. Put them on my tab. I have to have 2 of them, though.
Thanks, Axel.
He got Billy.
Here, let me take this. Rest of that arm.
Billy changed forever.
No, that's all right. You keep it as a souvenir.
I already have 3 of them in my bag.
You already know he do.
Well, I don't think one beer's gonna kill us, Billy.
That's right. Listen to Taggart here, Rosewood. Lighten up, all right?
Hey.
Where we going, anyway?
Don't worry about it. Just follow my lead. Another perfect place. You guys will love it. Trust me.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Cintel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Oh, okay.
Hey, man. Eddie Murphy, back in the day, raw charisma, man.
Yes, man. Yes. All of that, man. Hold on. Let me get this back over here.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, man.
So
You said it best. It's been so long, man. I like I said, I don't think I've seen it from front to back since the 90s. Normally when I've seen it, it's like on TNT or
Right.
One of them shows, you watch like 20 minutes of it and then do something else or whatever it is. And I forgot just how good that joint was. Yeah, I can see why it was like the highest grossing movie in 1984 at the time. So how about you, man? How are you feeling?
Yeah, man. I think it was great, and I think it lives up today. I felt just as good about watching it now as I did back then. I'm gonna ask you a question. So, did Eddie Murphy kind of create the action comedy?
Right? Think about that. Like, I can't think of any other instance because normally, especially when you're talking about like a cop movie, it's always very, very serious.
Yeah. And you might get a few, but this is a comedy. He bought a lot of it to it. So, I'm feeling like and this is 84. I'm feeling like he kind of created the action comedy.
Yeah.
The Rush Hours and Bad Boys and all of those things are kind of following that model.
Yeah, and you said something that's kind of interesting too, because I think you said Sylvester Stallone he was considered before Eddie got the part, and this would have been a completely different movie that probably wouldn't have done well. Honestly, probably wouldn't have done well. So Eddie made his own lane. It's just
definitely did. And man, that bar scene to me was so damn good. Like Eddie Murphy, but you don't think of him as maybe stellar actor, but he did 5 characters back to back.
Yes.
He went in there as the silly guy, changing out. He transitioned quickly to a serious cop. Then he went in when he was approaching him. He was like the drunk and things like that to making an action movie. He made like 5 characters in a span of 2 minutes. That was dope.
Yeah, it was really impressive. Hold on 1 second. Are you hearing the sound from this?
I'm not hearing any sound.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure it's not distracting because I'm just using it as like a frame of reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of shows. It kind of makes the blueprint for Eddie really like going over the top with using multiple characters like that we see in Coming to America, that we see in Nutty Professor, and a few other of his projects. It's like, okay, you can kind of like see his range. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a moment, but it was so well done. I was like, dang. And this is Eddie Murphy, like fresh off of SNL, like.
Yeah,
he was in his bag. You had also said something earlier too regarding like I had mentioned that I thought that this was the movie that put him in a superstar, and I think it still was. But he had done another pretty famous movie previously to this, and that was it 48 Hours?
48 Hours.
Yeah,
him and Nick Nolte.
Right, and that was his acting debut for the most part. But if I remember right, at least according to lore, 48 Hours just did decently. It was just a decent. It didn't like kill the blockbuster. But this movie right here, Beverly Hills Cop, like broke the blockbuster. He was like one of the very first black actors to become a blockbuster actor. I can't think of any other actor. I don't even think Sidney Poitier was putting up numbers like that.
Yeah, and to add to that, it was an international hit too. So I don't recall a lot of international like black actors at that time.
Nah. I mean, he was the Michael Jordan of black action stars at that time. Like Eddie couldn't miss. Like Eddie had like a good 15-year run, something like that, something crazy. Where it was at least half of his movies were like crazy good.
Yeah, man. So like, you start 48, Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2, Coming to America,
Golden Child, Harlem Nights.
Yeah, man.
He was just dropping just bangers after bangers after bangers. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around for a minute, and they got the next. This is a part 4, right? This coming to is
part
it Netflix?
4? Yeah, it's coming to Netflix. I don't know. I know. I do remember seeing. I didn't see any of them in the theater. The only one I saw in the theater was part 4, actually.
Okay. Part 3.
Part 3.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of the other ones in the theater. But if I do remember right, part 3 is the one that nobody really talks about.
That's the one where I thought it fell off. When you said you saw that one in the theater, I was like, oh yeah, that's where it kind of fell off.
Yeah, because that's the one where he's in he's in the theme park, right?
Yeah, like, that's what's an amusement park or something like that. And I don't think Billy or Taggart are in it. Maybe one of them aren't in it. I can't recall specifically. So yeah.
You dropped another great gem that I thought was pretty cool, and that is talking about the police chief of Detroit actually being in the Yeah, I thought that was a nice touch, because he definitely seemed legit.
Gil Hill, I think is his name. Gilbert Hill. Yeah, he was a police chief officer and a politician in Detroit.
Yeah. So let me ask you, even though we were both considerably young when it came out, do you remember how it felt when this came out? I mean, you might have been too young when this came out, but or even like when part 2 came out, like was it like a big deal to the city of Detroit, or was it just like it's whatever?
That I don't know. Like I was young, so I don't really know how Detroit felt about it. Right? Okay, my friends, I know how we talked about it. For those of us, God, we had bad parents. Why the hell were we watching this movie? That's terrible. But I do remember several of my friends. We saw the movie. And we all thought it was funny, but it was cursing. It's you kids, so you think that type of stuff is fun. So I don't really recall what it meant to the city because I wasn't out. I wasn't outside like that then when it came out.
No, that certainly makes sense because that's a long time without us dating ourselves. But yeah. Okay, I get that.
But I do remember everybody talking about it, and I do remember the enormity of Eddie Murphy. It was just like he was just this superstar, so much charisma. Like you said, he had done SNL, he had done 48 Hours, he had done this, and then he would go on to have a great track record for decades.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he his fall off didn't start until almost like 2000. It was maybe like
it was the
like,
later.
I think his last big one to me, his last big one was probably Nutty Professor. I think.
Yeah, it was like
and then he like hit the ground running again. He had a whole new life when he became Donkey in Shrek.
Yeah,
and that was a whole different lane.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
And then he did a couple of the Haunted Mansions, and I think he kind of created another lane when he did the Dolomite movie for the streaming services, because Dolomite was good, and Coming to America 2 was okay, but I thought Dolomite was really good, man.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't he in Dreamgirls too?
Dreamgirls, yeah, he was
Dreamgirls.
nominated for Best Supporting Actor in Dreamgirls.
That's right.
As a matter
That's
of
right.
fact, yeah.
So he
won the Golden
statue
Globe,
chasing.
but he didn't win the Oscar.
That's what it was. So Eddie's career is a legendary career. Like first off, he's one of my top. Shit, I'll go as far as this. He's one of my top 3 greatest stand-up comedians of all time. Top 3, I'll give him that. I'll go that far to say that's how much I loved him back in the day. He's probably on. He's at least in everybody's top 10 at least, right? You know, you would think.
I would say so. Delirious was hilarious, and Raw was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Raw just took it. It was never the same after that.
You gotta think about it. So you said top 3 stand up.
For me,
we're talking about
to me, it's Richard, Eddie, and Chappelle for me are my top 3. I'd say.
Okay. Hey, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
But I can't argue with that. But think about it. Like, so you're saying top 3 stand up.
Top 3 stand-up.
Just saw Action Comedy, nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
Plus he did, plus now he's in the streaming service. So like, yeah, man, Eddie Murphy's had a hell of a resume.
Yeah, and I think he even did an album too. I want to say.
Well, we can't all be.
We don't
good
talk about it, right? It was what was it? Party all the time.
Party all the time.
Yeah.
Which was produced by Rick James, Mr. Rick James himself.
I didn't know that though. I didn't know that, but of course it is.
That's in the Chappelle stuff. That's where those stories come from.
Yeah,
because Eddie was hanging out with Rick James at the time, and Charlie was with him and stuff. Yeah, party all the time,
man. Hey, and I remember I used to play Grand Theft Auto a lot. That was one of the songs, man, that was on the soundtrack, man. That used to be my jam, boy. I'd be still in the car, be on the PCH and party all the time.
They shot a video for it. There's a video out there for it.
Are you kidding me? Really? Of
if
course
you
it
Google
is,
Party on the Tower, they're like in the studio and Eddie's in the booth and he's like, my girl like to party on the tower. And Rick James is like working the soundboard and things like that.
Yo, Eddie's career is absolutely stellar. All right, so now that now that you've seen part 1, I have a pretty like remembrance of part 2. Of course, let us know in the chat if you want us to kind of like react to part 2, and then I will beg Randy and be like, yo, man, they want us to do part 2. But anyways, no, I'm saying all that to say, does you think this is gonna put you in a better space to see Netflix's version? And let me just get your opinion on what you think about Netflix picking up part 4.
I don't know, man. 1 was a classic. 2 was okay. It was okay. 3 we talked about. It kind of fell off. The only thing that I say is, do we believe Axel in his 60s is still out here protecting these mean streets of Detroit and then gonna go out to Beverly Hills? That's from a story plot line, right? I'm like, oh. And this was all about the action and the comedy. I just don't know how a character that age is still out there doing that.
Yeah, like shouldn't you be like a lieutenant by now?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you can't. And granted, he's an undercover cop and undercover detective. He's a detective, but still, man, you can't be out here shooting up the city of Detroit in your 60s, fam.
Nah.
With that being said, though, it's all about execution. So if they stick to landing, then they stick to landing, and I'll say it. But hot level, I just wonder what the story is gonna be.
Yeah, I can't lie, man. Like I obviously love part 1. This was great. It was a great romp through memory lane. But here's where I'm a little hesitant, because I loved Coming to America. Still do. What do you mean? I don't mean say loved. Love Coming to America. It's one of the greatest comedic movies I've seen in my lifetime, personal lifetime. And what we got to see with the sequel was very disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hate it. It was just, it just couldn't measure. And I feel like I'm gonna get that again with part 4. I'm still gonna watch part 4.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Oh, I'm watching it. But you know, I'm keeping my excitement very, very like measured. Let us know in the comments if you're excited about it or are you a little more reserved like me. Yeah.
And I get it. And to add to your kind of coming to America analogy, coming to America is like Jordan 98 with the fall away, right? And then the sequel's like Jordan with the Wizards. He was an all-star. He was an all-star, but you know, just
it ain't the same. It ain't the same. Yeah. Yo, that is perfect. Perfect example. Yeah. You know, and you know, if you got Wizards tickets and Jordan was there, you gonna go watch, right? You know,
right? Absolutely, right. Even if
exactly
you came into the town, right? You gonna go see him play, but you know, it ain't the same.
It is not the same whatsoever. Man, let me tell you how much of a good time I have had watching this with you. I love doing these projects with you. And if you want to know like some of the history with me and Randy. We started off on the Geekish Network, a beloved, absolutely beloved channel. You know what? Let me pass the mic to you. Do you want to speak on behalf of the Geekish Network real quick?
Sure. The Geekish Network, we are the premier network for BIPOC people, Black, Indigenous people of color. We provide content and a safe space for people of colors that love this nerdum, this nerd activity. Whether we're talking about fantasy, sci-fi, magic, any of those types of things. And the network, we've got a bevy of shows on there. We've got Geek Beast, which is a nightly news show, which Centel is one of the founding members of that, where every night we discuss what's going on in the geek space and geek news. We've got Pod Squadron, which they're a show devoted to Star Wars, everything Star Wars, from the movies to the comics to the books, for anything there. And then we've got Binge-Worthy. Well, Binge-Worthy, the premise is every week we binge watch on a complete series, a complete season, and then we rate it based on our unique binge-worthy scale, you know. So a lot of good stuff going on at the Geekish Network. And again, Centel, you know, he knows about binge-worthy. He's one of the founding members of that too. So come through, check us out. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, where else are we on? We're on whatchamacallit, what's it, with Instagram? The video games, the videos,
Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch. We're on Twitch. We're on Twitch too. So yeah. So follow us on any of those, like us and support us and share us with your people.
Dory, if you get all that, there'll be a link in the description so you can get to it quick. Hey, Randy, make sure you let the people know how they can get in contact with you.
Yes. Shout me out at Johnny.Randolph on everything. Facebook, Twitter, all social medias. Reach out to me. Let's connect. Let it shout it out with you guys.
Hey, let me say thank you so much, Randy. I really appreciate it, man. I had an absolute ball with this. This was tons of fun. Get a chance to like go down this romp of Rainbow Lane, not Rainbow Lane, Remembering Lane, or whatever it is I'm trying to say.
Memory Lane.
Memory Lane. There we go. That's what happens when you start getting a little older, man. You know, stuff starts getting a little fuzzy. Hey, thank you all so much for checking us out. Hope you get a chance to check it out on Patreon too, so you can see it live and uncut. And you've just been enjoying the conversation that we've been having, the way we chop it up, you know, two brothers hanging out, chilling, just having a good time. Make sure you hit that subscription button and of course give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. And if by some chance I can sway Randy to come on back to do part 2. We'll see. We'll see how you all respond. You can go ahead and hit that bell icon so you can get up-to-date notifications of when that happens. So with that, we will catch you all on the next project. Thank you all so much for all. Take care.